girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness, can you believe we're on the first monthly favourites of 2024 already? Where on earth has this time gone? It's literally a blink of an eye and Christmas has only just left this house. Well, apart from the cushions, we're not quite ready to say goodbye of Christmas cushions just yet, but the house, you can see I've got no Christmas behind me. Sad, sad, sad. But we have been thinking of a new way to do monthly favourites, and as I say, I thought, you know what, I used to get so hung up on doing my lists and getting all the categories. We're just going to wing it. We're still going to have the categories, but it's literally going to be once a month. I'm going to fill this. It might be with a few empties, it might be with bits that have still got a thing in them, stuff I've been loving, and that is how the monthly favourites are going to go. Monthly favourites are still going to be very relaxed. I was going to move all the boxes out. To be honest, guys, I didn't have time and I couldn't be bothered. So I thought, you know what? Monthly favourites back on the bed. We are going to be Snuddy Central. This is the Oodie Snuddy that Mum got me for Christmas. And when I tell you, when she said, yes, you can have that for Christmas, I was like, yes, because it was on offer. I am 100% going to be getting some more of these because these, oh my goodness, guys, I got the unicorn one. It doesn't really go up with my hair, but this is weighty. This is almost like my Baby Yoda quality, but even more. I'm just like, I feel a walking unicorn, and that's how we're going to be. So, shan't stop rabbiting, and let's get in with the January monthly favourites. These very, very, very filled. So, I was thinking, how am I still going to do like the music, the Netflix, the Disney? That's fine, because that comes in handy with my 3 black books, which you all know from my what I got for Christmas was what I treated myself to. These are my 3 journals from Blush and Gold. So I have my daily journal, I have my self-care one, and that's my fitness. They're different textures, that's what I was trying to work out. And I've been sticking to these religiously, and I tell you what, guys, these are my best investment so far this year. I have been, as you can see, well and truly completing my journals. Got all my bits and bobs in there. The only things I haven't done in it yet is like the vision boards, because I feel I would be very particular with my vision board, and if it didn't go to plan, I wouldn't be happy. I'm very proud of myself for actually sticking to my fitness and workout journal. I'm not going to bring it too up close because it's got some details on there, but as I say, I've got all of my goals, my plans, but the one that is my go-to is my diary. So as I say, I haven't actually watched much this month, to be honest, but what I have done is noted in, say on the days we've watched a series or watched a film, I actually note it in my diary. So we're going to have a little look through, and also how we're going to start monthly favourites now is I'm going to go through if I've hit my goals. If you saw my Hello January, you will know I set myself some goals and how we're going to move forward in the year, and what that will be is every month you will get a new page in this and it gives you your monthly goals. We'll go through that in Hello February amongst having a chit chat and a good old catch up, and then at the end of the monthly favourites of that particular month we'll go through and see, did I actually hit them? So my goals for January was to keep to a gym class once a week. Now I kept till 3 out of 4 because one weekend we was in London, so I'm taking that as a success, my lovelies. I said to start blah 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 to finally start my social media course, which I did. I have completed 1 module and I am slowly working on module 2. And my last goal was to hit 4 uploads a week on YouTube and a post a day on Instagram, which I have done. As I say, I'm still trying to grow AllThingsShannonLeighxx because that is the new platform, and people have messaged me to say, you were so close to 10,000 on your lifestyle, why have you changed? You know what, I just wanted a fresh start. I think the algorithm on my other accounts was getting a bit dormant, inactivity of closed accounts and like maybe not fake, not real accounts, like fake accounts. A lot I seem to see pop up and I'm like, how are you following me? You've got like no followers, or you literally just a follow account. And yeah, it doesn't actually do you good to have hundreds or thousands of followers if the interaction isn't there. So we'll see. Of course, this is in my monthly favourites, my Gemini cup. You guys have seen that in a few sit downs with me. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I've said it was a big decision to not in essence close them, because I still do put the story polls out on there, because I think until my AllThingsShannonLeighxx comes up, I'm still going to keep them because a lot of you guys might not know or might not see that I've got another account now. So yeah, if you haven't got me on the new one, please do follow me. It'll be down below because I am phasing out the All Things Food and the All Things Lifestyle. But hey ho, we'll see how it goes. My statement for January of what I'm looking forward to. So it says, I'm looking forward to ... And mine was starting the new year in London with a new experience, getting into new routines and restarting old hobbies, and living the last year of my 20s in style. We did start New Year in a different style, and I cannot believe that was a month ago now. That's what I mean. Time is going so quick, guys. What on earth is happening? Please do liberate and tell me, because I've got no idea. No idea. And it gives you also 3 things to say what you're grateful for. And I said I'm grateful for the people in my life, to have my channel as a creative place, and living with a heart. Because it is a blessing and you have to be grateful to be alive, guys. And then comes like the list part, which is what I absolutely love. And this month's to-do list, where you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 things. So it can be quite meticulous because that's a lot of stuff to do in a month. But I actually got ticks against everything, so I'm very, very happy. So my to-do list for January was to start my course, to start working through my receipts for my taxes, ugh, the bugbear, to send my girl Brogan her birthday present, which I done, look into ordering more storage boxes. That was a necessity. I done that to put away the Christmas bits. Tidy up the storage unit. I did that. I went down a couple of weeks ago and give it a good old organisation so that the Christmas bits are ready to go in. Put away Christmas. By the end of the month, Christmas will be gone. It's literally just the debaubbling of the trees, so I'm giving myself a tick for that. Sort out a new PT course. I finished my first block, so I ordered another 10 block session. Look into the days left for Virgin Experience, because I knew we had a few that was upcoming that was due to expire. I've since done that. We've sorted the booking and we're good to go on that. Decluttering of the back room. That is, again, as we speak, because as the trees are coming down, we're giving the back room a little bit of a refresh. Try eating vegan for a day. I did that. I just had plant-based burgers for dinner, and literally not a lot else. Was like crudités, sliced cucumber, sliced carrots for my lunches and stuff like that. Something that people might think, Sham, tidy up my mailboxes. Now, I have big email accounts, okay? I have my email account for you guys. I have my email account for business bits, and then I have my general email accounts. And then I have an email account that's probably about 20 years old, but I still check it for spam. And I hate a untidy mailbox. I can't deal with a lot of unread. I can't deal with a lot sitting in my inbox. So I have done that. It probably sounds very anal, but yeah, I did tidy my mailboxes. And also to look into green screens, which I did. I purchased my green screen, didn't I? So I'm very, very happy with that. And come Thursday, when it's the 1st of the month, I have a blank canvas here for February, guys. And I'll be filling it all in again. And on the Hello February, we will be going through it and we'll see what I've put against it. And guess what? In February favourites, we'll be coming back to it. That was why I'm putting it away. Shannon, you didn't need to put it away. Because of what I've been watching. And as I say, guys, I haven't actually been watching much. I'm not going to lie. YouTube, yes. YouTube, oh, it's all the returning favourites. Beard Meets Food. I've been watching A Slice of Jess for a little bit. Hazelwood I've got back into. She's been doing like her organising and decluttering. Of course, Life with James and Ben, Mr. Wraith Child. He's like my guilty pleasure, who actually has started watching Beard Meets Food as well. And I'm like, now you see the hype about this man. Like, it's part grotesque and part amazing at the same time. I've also been watching Food Review Club, and again, a lot of travel videos. So there's none that come to mind spring off, but there is a multitude of travel videos that I've been looking into. Now I'm just going through. There was one series, here we go. The series on Netflix was completed, At Home with the Furies. Oh, I liked that. That was a good series and a good insight. I really hope they do a season 2. Do we think a season 2 is on the cards for At Home with the Furies? Like that, I would like to have like a weekly episode. You know, like how Kardashians used to be? Put the Furies on my screen any day. I absolutely love that. We've been looking through of like series and bits and bobs to watch and that. However, it's just finding the time, guys. It's a very, very busy month, as I say. Content, bits and bobs, house things, trying to put away Christmas light. There's a lot of stuff to do. So hopefully we might start having a bit more chill time. But again with Netflix, Bridesmaids. Now, I'd never seen Bridesmaids. Dan could not believe I hadn't seen Bridesmaids. He was like, you are joking, right? I was like, nah, I've not seen Bridesmaids. He was like, what? How? And I absolutely loved it because it's got a couple of the ladies in there who I love in the other comedy films. The Melissa McCartney? Is that her name? The lady who's in Identity Thief. Oh, I absolutely love her. But yeah, Netflix, I do think that there's going to be a lot more on Netflix because they've started bringing in like the documentary crime series again. So I feel that could be a little ritual for us. And here we have on Disney Plus, we've been watching a few. Encanto. I really, really like that. Dan's trying to get me more because my Disney probably stopped when I was about 12, 13. When I stopped having Sky with the Disney Channel, I never really used to watch anything. And the films that I've watched are the films that I have. I haven't really gone out and purchased anyone's. So like Encanto, I never knew. Never knew about it, never seen it. And I like it. It's all this like Mexican, Hispanic vibe. And yes, that is a bit of me, if I do say so myself. We've got another one here, a Netflix film, World Trade Center, we watched this month. That was very, very much an eye-opening and an absolutely amazing film. And we was both very solemn at the end because you have to remember that time. That was history of, say, like our generations. And yeah, unless you was there, you only take into other people's accounts. But actually having that of them people, absolutely amazing. And looking at that, guys, that was literally all we watched. That was all we watched. We watched a Disney film, a series on Netflix, and 2 films for the month of January. We are going to have some more time for TV, let's say, but it's hard. However, I do think, as I say, with the murder documentaries coming up, we could be onto something. And if there is any recommendations that you guys think we should watch, we're very open, not a specific genre or category or anything. Yeah, let us know down below, okay? But the first thing I've got to get out of here is my new bit of stationery. So I did start my course and I was trying to find a notebook. Could not find a notebook that I liked for love nor money. And then I went on to Etsy. And we all know I'm a little bit of an Etsy addict. Actually, I'm a big Etsy addict. I mean, Etsy just takes my money. And I saw this notebook and I was like, this is a bit of me. So this has been well and truly used. As I say, I've only done 1 module so far. But let's there's a lot of notes there, guys. I can't even flick the pages. They're all stuck together. I've got about 8 pages of notes just for my first module. But can you read that? Notes of a freaking legend. And at the bottom, I personalised it by putting by AllThingsShannonLeighxx. Because this is going to be the holy grail of my course. This is everything where my notes are going to go. And this is what I need to succeed. So yeah, that is absolutely there, along like with the diaries and the stationery. That's up there with my little black books. And talking of little black books, the book of the month, which, guys, when I tell you I stormed through this, I could not put this book down. So first off, the bookmark. I'm not happy because I actually lost all my tassels. I've got 1 little set of tassel left on it, but it was a bookmark I'd had from before, and it says, shoot for the moon, even if you miss it, you will land among the stars. I thought that was a very nice fitting message for the beginning of the year. And if I remember correctly, I got this from Waterstones. I do feel it was potentially Waterstones. I love a good bookmark. But the book of the month, guys, was Life Inside, The Hard Reality of Prison and What It Takes to Survive by Linda Calvey. Now, if you have not read this book, go and buy it. I was obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. And it's a true story. You know I love crime. I love a little bit of the prison side. And if it's a true story, we're on to a winner. So, of course, in good old Shannon style, we're going to read you the blurb, okay? Widely known in the criminal underworld as the Black Widow, Linda Calvey spent the first half of her life running with the UK's top gangsters, robbing banks and rubbing shoulders with Cray twins. That is, until in 1990 her lover, Ronnie Cook, was murdered at point blank and she found herself falsely convicted. Linda was sent away for decades and would go on to become one of Britain's longest serving female prisoners. This is her story of life inside and how she learnt to survive the many years she spent behind bars. Detailing the systems, characters and rules of prison life, as well as her encounters with notorious criminals, Charles Bronson, Rose West and Myra Hindley, Linda gives a full account of her time locked up. Featuring stories of fights, dodgy dealings and what happens when a screw gets taken hostage, this is a gritty and eye-opening look at prison life from a woman who has seen it all. Now, you need to read this. That's all I can say. It started out she was convicted of a crime which she openly admitted she done. She served her time. And then because of her background and who she used to run with, she was brought in on a charge of another crime. And unfortunately, that stuck with her. Her prior life stuck with her. And the way she was treated in there and like the length of time that the lady was in there for what she got convicted of falsely for the amount of years that she had to serve was just mind-blowing. And it really does give you an insight into sometimes they call them the screws in here, you like prison officers, how the rules bend for them or how they get away with certain things and the way that they treat people. And sometimes it seems that they're worse than the inmates. But this, it goes from like Durham, Cookham, Holloway, East Sutton. She was passed around quite a lot between the institutions and it was almost like taunting. And because she was like an East Londoner and from Essex, they kept putting her up north, which obviously she didn't like because her family couldn't travel and things like that. And it seemed like there was no reason for them to keep putting her or moving her around, but it was just people didn't like her or the screws thought, we're going to make this hard for her. I love this, guys. As I say, half of the stuff, well, majority of the stuff if I can, because YouTube only lets me have so many characters in my description box. Thank you, YouTube. I would definitely be leaving this link down below. And as I say, anything else that I can, I will be putting out there for you guys as well, okay? Should we go on to food and drink? Because I know I've been on my health kick, but there have been a few little treats that I've been enjoying. And that, my lovelies, is from good old Cara and Mama Ebbs. I've been tapping into my Iron Brew pastels. This is my little Sweet Haven Sensational Iron Brew pastels. This is my last pack. As sad as that is for me to see, I am savouring these, okay? And if you don't know what they are, because I never knew what they was until they was very kindly sent down to us, gold. If you love Iron Brew, imagine an Iron Brew fruit pastel, you got it to go. I would probably start sitting there and eating them right now, but I can't because they'll probably get stuck in my teeth and then that would just be a whole palaver of a mess, eh? Now, I have been enjoying, guys, if you go into Lidl and you see these drinks, pick them up. I was going to say press them up because they're called cold press. So they are, I've got a Valencia orange juice, which I still have, and then the Pink Lady apple. So these are from, I think it's Lidl or Aldi, one of them. I think they're both the same, guys. And the apple juice, this Pink Lady, they also had a green Be Delicious apple. That was the one that Dan had, and game changer. They're about £1.20, so probably not the cheapest in Lidl. However, fresh as you can get, tasty as anything, and yeah, really recommend them. If you are out and about and you see them, pick them up, okay? I like to give good recommendations. My love for salted popcorn is never going to go, okay? And this is like a proper treat for me. It's not terrible on the calorie side, but it is a good treat. So this will be coming in handy when it's Mother Nature Week, because a whole bag of this will probably take me, if I'm doing something, maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like, it will last, so I won't feel as bad as literally just sitting there and shoveling it in. But you know these, guys, 3 for £1 from Home Bargains. They are the cinema style microwave popcorn, but of course I get salted. I don't mind a bit of sweet, but salted popcorn all the way for me, I think. And then another thing I've been loving, bagels. Bagels of any kind. My PT tells me to stay away from bagels, and I'm like, but I need some form of bread. Like, if I didn't have bread, that's like Mama G not having garlic or salt. I need to have something. So, the New York Bakery, I love these. Or the Warburtons. Warburtons do protein bagels. But I have been loving, that's what I meant to say. I've been loving the New York style because they do so many. They do the multi-grain, they do like a caramelized onion one, they do your plain, and also they do sesame. So this week I've just picked up another sesame one. But yeah, Mum's like, Shan, you're literally going through bagels. And I have them with some low-fat, like a Philadelphia spread cheese, slices of cucumber. That is me done. Sometimes I toast it if I'm feeling a little bougie and I want it like a little bit of toast. But majority of the time, sliced in half, that will be like a little mid-11s snack. Definitely better than having the snack man, let me tell you that. And trying to find like snacks on good calories. Of course, Hartley's 10 Cows. And they've had a lot of flavours. The only one that I haven't been too keen on is the, what one was it? Mango and passion fruit, which I thought I would really like. I thought, fruity. It reminded me of a really bad tasting cocktail. So that wasn't for me. So I've got the strawberry, blackcurrant, and this one. I haven't tried this one yet, but it was the only one that was in the fridge because I've had my strawberry and blackcurrant. Great. This is apple and watermelon, but I love watermelon, and let's hope it's good. Let's hope it's not a disaster like the mango and passion fruit one, eh? And that is pretty much, as I say, I have been drinking a lot of water. My cups, my sippy cups are my best friends at the moment because when it's in there, I feel like I'm obliged to drink more water because I feel like I need to. It looks nice, and the quicker that it goes down, the quicker I get to refill. I have actually stuck to drinking 1 litre a day, which some people might sit there and go, that's not a lot. For me, that's a lot because I hardly ever drink water. I go through stages. I can't drink water on its own though. I still have to have like a little bit of squash dilution. So my little pops that I get from Home Bargains, a couple of squirts of that and I'm good to go. So I've been drinking 1 litre a day. However, this month for February, I'm coming into trying to drink 2 litres a day. That is where I think I could struggle, but I'm gonna persevere and we're gonna see how it goes. So who knows, eh? Who knows? But what I am gonna do actually, I'm gonna have a little bit of hydration because my mouth's feeling a little dry. I've been rabbiting way too long. And then we can come back and delve more into this basket of goodies. Right, so kind of like accessories and bits and bobs. Of course, my phone case. My phone case for the month, guys, is a little Shein number. I thought, girl boss, good vibes. It's a good way to get into the new year, ain't it? Good way to get into the new year. Accessories are very random here. Look, a pack of Christmas playing cards because me and Dan play cards pretty much once a week. It might be one night when we're back from work a bit early. It'll either be cards or a game of chess. But these are the ones that, unfortunately, they're going to have to go back in the Christmas box. So we might have to look at getting a all year round pair of cards. As I say, we do love a bit of chess. And it's just a way of trying to pass time without always being on your phones, being on your computers. I mean, we very rarely are on our phones when we're together. It's literally like we're in and you just enjoy each other's company. You might be cooking, you might be chatting, you might be catching up on the day. But yeah, we're very rarely on our phones. The only time if we're on our phones when we're at is probably because I'm taking a photo or something. But yeah, that's the only time. So cards is kind of still a nice way to just de-stress and relax. And then I also have my jewellery, which you would have seen in a few videos actually. This was a yin yang bracelet that again I picked up off Etsy. It is proper crystals. Now I feel it's opal and black zebra, I want to say. But me and Dan have matching ones of these. However, I don't like to wear it with snoodies because I find sometimes it catches and it's caught on a couple of my other ones and I don't want it to debobble it. So that is the reason I haven't got it on my wrist. But yeah, we've got matching yin and yang because that was something, not kind of our nicknames, but we'd always be like yin yang, we balance each other out. We're like, one can be hot-headed, one's a bit lower, and then it will switch. And we kind of try and balance each other. Right. Let's have a look. Fragrance of the month. This was one that I got for Christmas. Mum picked it up for me. Dolce & Gabbana La Imperatrice. As I say, I'd never had a Dolce & Gabbana, and you know what? I really like it. It's actually a really nice perfume, guys. It's very fresh. Like, this is the one I literally chuck in my bag for work if we're going out. It's pretty much what I've been living in this month. And you know what? It has actually opened my eyes to potentially trying and looking at other Dolce & Gabbanas. If you have any Dolce & Gabbana perfume, my lovelies, or know of any that you think I might like, please do let me know the names down below, as I say, because this could be another designer to add to the mini collection of perfumes. I mean, did I probably need any more? No, but hey ho, just all little bits and bobs, eh? And then, my hand wash of the month is my little bubble tea. This is a cleansing hand gel, Berry Christmas. I'm still not ready to let go of Christmas in terms of accessories and skincare and little bits and bobs like this. So yeah, that has been in my pocket. I actually have one at work because I got two. So I have one at work and I have one here for my bag. And yeah, it doesn't mean that I have to let go of Christmas just yet. But bubble tea, very, very good. Do love that. And then face wipes. So all of this now, guys, is kind of like a little bit of homeware. We've got some skincare, hair care, tooth care, makeup. It's just a multitude of everything. My face wipes. As I say, I have actually been really good this month, and I've been trying to use some different bits of skincare that I don't normally have. So you'll see there's an empties in there, but it's always handy to have some face wipes just for when you need a little quick refresh, or sometimes I do it just before I put my makeup on, do a bit of a cleanse, put your setting mist on, and then go away with it. But twin pack for £1.30 from good old Primark, Cooling Cucumber. And as I say, I don't use them often, but they're always still handy to have there. What I have been using is my Body Shop toner. Oh, I think Footloose are back. That's one thing I will not miss whenever the time may be of me moving out, not having anyone above me. That is the plan. That is the way I want to be. I've actually been using the Body Shop Aloe Calming Toner. So I have been using this with my big flannel cloths to get rid of makeup, to cleanse my skin in the morning. Like, I still need to read my skincare Bible, okay? Because I know you guys are going to be shouting at me that, Shan, we're all these years down the line, you still don't use skincare properly. No, I probably don't, because I feel toner is to even out the redness. And I whack it all over my face. Probably, I say that I'm going to end up jinxing myself and my rosacea is going to end up flaring up again. But at the moment, it's okay. But yeah, I have been loving this, and as I say, it is an empty because I didn't realise how much skincare I actually had. So now I'm trying to utilise it, and as I say, because I need to rein the finances in and start trying to be an adult, because looking at houses is scary stuff, guys, okay? It's scary, and I'm like, when you do it on your own, it's even scarier, because I said to Mum the other day, I said, like, some people are very lucky in this world. People are able to go joint applications. People have like large sums of money from their parents. I don't. I'm doing this on my own. As you all know, Dan already has his mortgage at his prior home, so that's him. I don't have a big sum of money or any money given to me from my parents. All of my savings is my own, whether that be from YouTube money, savings at work, bits and bobs that I've done here and there. All of my savings is what I've done. I said, and it's very hard to get a house in a joint application, let alone in one. So I'm having to look further afield from the areas from where I am around. I am having to look probably between an hour to an hour and a half out of the area just to see what I can get with my money out there. And I can't lie, it is hard. I said, and when you look at the money like that you saved, and how long it's taken you to save that, and then it's just gone like that. And I'm like, oh my God. Because if you mess up or you miss a payment, you lose that. So I've got to be very smart in terms of what I can afford. I don't want to overexert myself because emergencies may happen. Like, I could need another tyre or something goes wrong with the car. I mean, touch wood, bug, she's all good to go. But you know what I mean? I don't want to go to the full thing of, yep, that's what I can get, that's where I'm going to look. I want to look a little bit lower, and then that way, hopefully, might be able to work. But yeah, it is hard. But I said at the end of the day, whenever I move or wherever I move to, whatever I'm able to afford and get, I will hold my little keys and I'll be like, I did this on my own. I was like, you know what? I think that's an accomplishment. I do think that's an accomplishment. But hey ho, who knows where it's going to go, eh guys? Another little bath care product I've been loving is my Raspberry and Orange Blossom Body Wash from Ted Baker. Love this. Absolutely love, love, love. This one is an empty. I've actually used all of it this month. I have another 2 in there. And again, it's all about using and utilising what I have. So where I was going off on that weird tangent before is I do love to shop. I can't lie, guys. And I've had to, when I was sitting down looking at finances, still allocate myself a budget every month for YouTube content. That will be for my hauls and bits and bobs if I need equipment. And then I think, oh goodness, like I might not be able to do these hauls every month. But my channel is hauls. Like that's what I have to do. And I'm now looking like potentially I'm going to have to just maybe rein it in a little bit so I can still do all my hauls. And like skincare, do I need to be buying? Oh my goodness. My belly just rumbled. It's okay. You're going to get fed later. It's fine. Am I going to be able to, say, go out and spend XYZ on this haul when half the stuff I probably don't need? So I think whenever I move, we will still have the hauls and the content as it is, but there will probably be a lot more. The moving vlogs would start back up again, and I would want to try and do like different little series. Not in essence like living on my own, because I wouldn't be living on my own, but maybe I could do like big Q&As, because I have been doing, oh goodness gracious, everything's bleeping at me. Because I have been filming little snippets along my moving journey, back from like last year when I started to look. So I don't know if that video will ever come out, because when I tell you it's a few little clips here and there, it's very disjointed. There's no flow to it. It's literally like if I was going to a viewing or if I come out or an update, how I feel. Like it's not huge, but I do think it's kind of nice to look back on. So I don't know. If I did move, guys, are there any series that you would like to see from me? If there is in particular, let me know. As I say, I do feel I can't find a house which I can move straight into. No matter what property we've gone to see, I always want to put my own stamp on it. So there could potentially be renovation vlogs. It will be a very long process before I fully move into a house. But the only thing that I'm worried about, and I said to Mum, oh my God, like I might not be able to do decorating videos. So when I say decorating, it's, you know how I do my decorating for Easter and decorating for Halloween and autumn, because I might not be in there by then. I've seen a few, and there's one that I am enjoying it, but I need to look more finances and structure of it. But I said like I would work from the top down. So things like baking with me's and cooking videos, they would all still be done here. And I think I would probably still have a setup here most of the time. So if I was at home, or say my home away from home, and I couldn't film, I could always come back here. So I don't quite know where the content's going to go. Sorry guys, I've got like a whitlow and it's really annoying me. I don't know where it's going to go, is what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the big decorating videos, because I don't know where I'm going to be. And yeah, I just want to put my stamp on things, which takes time. And I'm someone who I'm like, I don't have time. I want it like done, dusted now. But we'll see. We will see. But that whole point in that tangent was I'm starting to use the skincare that I have, and we'll make do with what I've got. Right. I need to actually get some more of this because I've not got a lot left. This is the Colgate Peroxyl mouthwash. So this is what I had to get from my dentist when I last went down. And I am due a checkup in March. I'm just trying to faff around booking an appointment because of dates and timings and everything like that. But yeah, I have been loving that. It foams in your mouth. I love it. It feels like you just get like a big car wash for your mouth. Absolutely love it. And with that as well, I have the Colgate Durafat 5000 ppm. This is a fluoride toothpaste. I use this, I tend to use this in the evenings. In the morning I use my Colgate PerioGuard, which I would show you, but I've run out. And then I have this of the evening. The only thing, I don't like my TP brushes. I haven't stuck with my TP brushes. My dentist is probably going to shout at me when I go see her, but I don't like the idea of wedging brushes between my teeth. I do floss, but I can't wedge stuff between my teeth. I'm sorry guys, I just can't do it. Now I know Christmas has gone, but as I say, I'm not quite over letting it go just yet, and Snow Fairy has been my unit of choice this month because I'm still holding on to that bubblegum goodness. Oh, I still can't believe Christmas is gone and here we are at the end of January. It literally baffles my mind at how quick this is going. Like, boom. This is the last year of my 20s. Have I told you that? No, I don't think I've told you that because I don't sound like a broken record keep saying it. Ah! I'm so scared, guys. I'm so scared. Batiste, you need to start sponsoring your girl here. If anyone knows anyone in Batiste, hook me up. This one I've been loving though this month. This is the one where I literally will drown my hair in it at night. Wake up in the morning, it's like I've had a fancy blow dry. This is the Batiste Overnight Deep Cleanse. And you know me, a lot of people kind of get offended at my amount of dry shampoo usage. I do apologise, but that's never going to change my lovelies. The amount of times I colour my hair and the way I do colour my hair, I have to try and keep it looking as fresh as I can for as long without washing it as much. Unfortunately, that is the way of the world with coloured hair. I mean, my roots, can you see that? My roots are coming through. I did put a Doré on the other week and I just needed to calm it down a bit. But yeah, I might have to have a little trip and get them bleached up again and then all over. Because I kind of want to refresh before the log cabin. Log cabin's coming in February, guys. Cannot wait. And then I either go between the spray or the wipes. But this month, all I've had is a couple of packs of wipes. And that is the Femfresh Daily Wipes. Guys, you know, I've been using Femfresh for decades now. And I think it is the most perfect thing for hygiene on the go. As I say, you can have a spray, you can have wipes. They also do a talcum powder. And because you just want to stay fresh all the time, don't you? You don't want, if it's hot or even if it's cold sometimes. If it's cold and you're out and you've been walking and sometimes like you chafe and that, you want to feel clean. And I absolutely love all of them. And then I haven't really been wearing much makeup, I'm not going to lie guys, but I have been loving my two lip products. This is the NYX Soft Spoken Liquid Suede, which I actually do need to top up because this is dry as a bone. This is empty. This and this is probably what you've been seeing on my lips this month. And this is my MAC lipstick of Natural Born Leader. I love this shade. It's just perfect. Because a lot of you have been saying, like, when I've been in London vlogs and New Year's Eve vlog, what did you have? It's probably one of these. Or, if not, sometimes an accumulation of both of them. And then the last few things, guys, my clicky lighters, which I've run out of. They are all dead as a dodo. So when I go to Tesco, I need to pick these up. I think Mum said they're £1, but they're so handy. They're just like the bendable clicky, and I'll be like, I can't be bothered with matches all the time. I probably could get... Someone did tell me, I think you can buy gas refills for this, but I don't know how you'd put the gas in it. And I think for £1 to replace it, I'll just replace it. And then the last two things, guys, are candles, because candles are always a burning in this household. They're not at the moment because I actually have my electric heater on. But the two candles which probably have been my favourite throughout December and January, these very sadly burned away this month and they're done. And one is a candy cane. This is by the Classic Candle Company. If you remember through Vlogmas, they very kindly sent me some of their items, so I will link this down below, because you always know I like supporting smaller businesses, I like supporting local companies, and I think it's always good for a little referral. And then of course my home away from home is at TK Maxx or HomeSense, and this is the DW Home Peppermint Bark. Now you know me and my love for candy canes, so if I can get a candle that smells like it, why not? And just like that, guys, I mean, I should actually say probably my basket is a monthly favourite, because for my first time using it, it's fit quite a lot in and it's quite cute. But now you're all empty and it's time to stock you up again for next month. So my lovelies, can you believe that is the end of monthly favourites for January? We've had a good little selection, I think. We've got our food, the books. The books and stationery are probably my favourite things of this month, I can't lie. And you will be seeing the books pretty much every month because we'll go through our goals. And I'll probably give you updates on how the course is going with the new stationery book. Fragrance, food, treats, accessories, teeth care. Oh guys, we've got it all. We've got it all. And as I say, these monthly favourites, some people say to me, why do you do them? They're boring. They don't get the views. It doesn't matter. I like keeping a bit of old school YouTube on my channel, which is why I love the what I got for Christmases, monthly favourites. I love all of this stuff. And if it's not for you, it's not for you, my lovelies. But hopefully there's something out on my channel that will be for you. Because I like to think I have a diverse channel here. I like to think we have a bit of everything and anything. But I'm not going to Ruby Rabbit and take up any more of your day because I'm waffling away as always. Make sure you've got the notification bell turned on, guys, because there might be a few extra uploads for February, but I'm not quite sure where I'm going to place them. So if you've got the bell turned on, it will tell you when this face is popping up to you. But guys, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below and leave us a comment what has been your monthly favourite item for January. Any new bits on Netflix or Disney you recommend me to watch. And yes, of course, as always, take care, stay safe, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye guys.